Hello, welcome to the ePostman demo. The video starts in the induction station, which is the software used by the mailroom employees. The mailroom employee will log in and select Register Mail to register the received mail pieces. The mailroom employee will then select Scan, where they are prompted for the mail container ID. After scanning the mail container ID, the mailroom employee will then start the process of scanning the mail piece into the system. Each mail piece will receive their own ID, which will be placed on the outside of the envelope. The mailroom employee will then scan the mail container ID into the induction station. The mail piece will then pop up in the induction station where it can be zoomed in on or removed. When finished, click Stop Scanning and then click Close. For those mail pieces not automatically assigned to the LocalVision user or the mail recipient, they are sent to the flex coding mailroom to be manually assigned. Here, a mailroom employee will manually select a LocalVision user for each mail piece. After the mailroom employee logs in, the mail pieces will pop up in the order that they were scanned. Once the employee selects a LocalVision user, they will click Commit, and that mail piece will be sent to the selected user. The LocalVision user can then log into their account. From here, they can select ePostman Search at the top left-hand corner, and then click Submit to view all of their mail pieces. The LocalVision user can then select the Preview button at the top left-hand corner of the screen. By clicking the icon under Edit, the LocalVision user can then decide what to do with the mail piece. In this case, we will select Open and Scan. From here, the mailroom employee will log in to the Siemens RCS system to create a work order to see if any work orders are available or to see if any work requests have been submitted. Once they see a work request for Open and Scan, they will go back into the induction station and select Scan Mail instead of Register Mail. When prompted for the mail piece ID, the worker will scan it into the system and then select Yes if the contents of the mail can be scanned. At this point, the mail container ID is scanned and then the mail piece ID'd. Next, the mail is opened and the internal contents are scanned into the induction station. The contents of the mail will appear in the induction station as they are scanned. When finished, the user will click Stop Scanning, Save Document. They will then scan the container ID and then click Close. Now the internal contents of the mail are sent to the LocalVision user. The LocalVision user can then log back into their account, once again selecting ePostman Search. Now when they view their mail piece, they will see the internal contents of that mail. They can hold the Shift button while clicking to zoom in or out, or hold the Control button to highlight a window to zoom in on. This is an example of the Destroy Mail Piece status. The LocalVision user will log into their account. They will select ePostman Search and click Submit. Next, they will click the Edit icon next to their desired mail piece and select a status. In this case, we will select Destroy because it is junk mail. The status gets updated in the Siemens RCS system where a mailroom employee can log in. The mailroom employee will create a work order for that status to see if any mail pieces require action. So we will select the Destroy Mail Piece status to see if any LocalVision users have requested a mail piece to be destroyed. Now the employee can log into the induction station and click Destroy. They will then scan the mail piece ID, the container ID, and then click Close. At this point, the mailroom employee will destroy the mail piece. Here we will show an example of the Ship Mail Piece status. The LocalVision user will log into their account, select ePostman Search, and click Submit. They will then click the Edit icon to select their mail status. In this case, we will select Ship. The status gets updated in the Siemens RCS system where the mailroom employee can search for work requests. Once the ship mail status has been acknowledged, the mailroom employee will log in to the induction station and click Ship Mail. Next, they will scan the mail piece ID and then the container ID and then click Close. The mail will then be physically sent to the LocalVision user.